My problem was the huge student experience with the Sakai Learning Management System, a comparative analysis 2018 versus 2016. So basically, as we all know, the Sakai Learning Management System is the primary learning management system at the University of Ghana. Yes, and this is the main platform where students use to access content, assignments, and even take examinations. Now, 8 years ago, there was a comparative studies done by a professor at the Department of Information Studies, Professor Noah Dakunji, and in his study, he assessed 230 undergraduate students, and he found out that the major problems with the Sakai Learning Management System for students, specifically undergraduate students, was unreliable notifications, system errors, slow performance, complex navigation, and inadequate training of the students on how to use the learning management system. Now, this is how I gathered my evidence. So, my primary source of evidence was using a mini survey via Microsoft Forms. Yeah. So this survey included 15 UG undergraduate students with verified emails, I mean student emails. So this survey was based on the Likert scale, multiple choice, and open-ended questions. And I also analyzed my data using Excel. Yes. Now, secondary sources. My secondary source, as I mentioned earlier, was based on the study done by Noah Dakweji in 2018. Yes, his study included 230 undergraduate students using a binary yes or no format. Now, per the investigation, I realized that this data here shows the platform adoption. I mean, the platform adoption of undergraduate students over the period of 8 years. So, during the 2018 undergraduate studies done by Noah Dagoye, he realized that 16.5% of the respondents students use Sakai daily. However, in my 2026 survey, I realized that this has jumped to 60.0%. That is about times four of the initial. This means that students actually use the platform. However, from my data, I realized that this surge is driven by post-COVID-19 institutional mandate, not improved usability. I mean, the platform hasn't been improved. However, the usage has quadrupled, meaning meaning students do not use it because of its usability or reliability, but they are forced to use it because they need to use it, right? So the core problems remain unsolved. From my survey, I realized that the core problems that run across both surveys were notification reliability, system instability, slow internet performance. And so, according to this table, it was realized that the same problem persisted across the period of 8 years. Now, this chart here shows that the notification system has been abandoned. Yes, it shows that only 7% of students actually use the Sakai notification system. Now you can see from here that students access new announcement from their student email, their WhatsApp groups, and manually check on Sakai, making the Sakai notification system unreliable. Now, mobile users are underserved. For my survey, a respondent responded with this statement. It seems like it's trying to fit a desktop screen on a mobile screen. That is referring to the Sakai UI on a mobile phone. Yeah, so this shows that the Sakai learning management system isn't optimized for the mobile phone user. Okay, so overall satisfaction based on my data. This is the overall satisfaction rate of the undergraduate student, which is obtained by a weighted mean of Yes, a rating survey I did. So these are evidence-based recommendations.